তোমার সাথে কথা বলবো না।
In case there is no love or war issue, a person who knows only a single language will be able to communicate through that language only. In a similar way, electromagnetic radiation, which has an oscillating electric field, like I have discussed before in the previous video, can interact only with a molecule which has an oscillation in electrical dipole moment. Now, to have an oscillation in dipole moment, the molecule first must have a dipole moment. For example, HCl. There is a electronegativity difference between H and Cl. Electronegativity of chlorine is greater than that of hydrogen. For this reason, the bond pair shifts towards the chlorine atom, and during this shifting process, electronegativity of hydrogen increases and chlorine atom falls, and the shifting stops when the electronegativity of both the atoms become equal. Now at this point, chlorine atom has an excess electron density from the shared bond pair compared to the hydrogen. So a polarity is being induced in the molecule. So this molecule is said to be associated with a permanent dipole moment. As I have already discussed, microwave spectroscopy is associated with rotation of any molecule. So the criteria is that there must be an oscillating dipole associated with the rotation of a molecule. Let us consider the pure rotation of HCl molecule. Let the molecule is rotating along this direction. So the direction of the dipole will be the vertical component of molecular dipole moment along the direction of propagation of EMR will be then. Now this will have vertical component 0. So we will get a point here, and it is in the upward direction. So its value will be here. This will express the magnitude of this dipole moment. Again, the vertical component will be 0 for this dipole. So we will get a point here, and this is in the downward direction, and it will have complete component. It will exhibit the complete component. So this will come here. Again, it will be 0. Now if I connect these dots with smooth slopes, Smooth since the molecule is rotating, and not that it will jump from one conformation to another. There will be gradual shifting from one structure to this structure. For simplicity, I am not drawing all the intermediate stages. So what we obtained is that there is a oscillation in the electric dipole, which is being associated with the rotation of the molecule having the permanent dipole moment. The oscillation in electric dipole associated with the rotation is found to be exactly similar in form to the oscillating electric field of the radiation, which leads to the interaction between the EMR and the molecule. The molecule is now able to absorb radiation and can give rise to spectrum. So all molecules having permanent dipole moment are said to be microwave active. Those who have permanent dipole moment will be microwave active. And if there is no dipole, as in homonuclear diatomic molecules like H2, Cl2, etc., where there will be no dipole moment, mu equals to 0, then it will be inactive. Those molecules are said to be microwave inactive. Now I am giving you two homeworks. Question 1. What is the limitation of microwave spectroscopy? Limitation of microwave spectroscopy. Question number 2. Can you explain the criteria for a molecule to be infrared active? Now to answer the second question, you have to follow this video. This video corresponds to such question, but that is, can you explain the criteria for a molecule to be microwave active? So in what cases a molecule becomes microwave active? The criteria that we have found in this study is that the molecule must exhibit oscillation in electrical dipole along with the rotation of it. So what is the criteria for a molecule to be infrared active that you have to explain? Post it in the comment section.